If you are not here to stay, that's totally fine. But if you hear something in this that sparks some creativity or sparks something in you that makes you want to do more than you're currently doing, I'm happy. I'm happy because at the end of the day, that's all this is for me. So I'm Chris. You guys might know me as Scented Chris, depending on which channel you're coming from. I'm a resident of Houston, Texas. I also work in Houston. I've advanced. I've gotten to places in that realm pretty rapidly, I would say. I have no plans whatsoever to ever drop that career. When it comes to feeling accomplished, I've never felt more accomplished than doing that. And if for those of you who know what I do, you may wonder like, what the heck is he talking about? But you know what? When you find it, you know. And I've put so much blood, sweat, and tears into that part of my life that I will forever be grateful to any and everybody who's given me an opportunity. And that's all I really can say about that. I wanted to do this video because I realized that I didn't really have an about me video. And as I try to connect with other people, I felt like it would be important to have something out there that's very personal and very open and honest. This is what I want that video to accomplish. I feel like the first thing I should say is kind of like two or three things about myself. So the first thing that comes to mind, and it goes back to basically when I remember being independent for the very first time, which was I did the Disney college program over in Florida. I did that for just under a year. I had a phenomenal time, met loads of amazing people with whom I'm still friends with to this day. It was a very special time in my life, and I'm very, very grateful and thankful to have that experience behind me. Another thing, I have also made attempts to do streaming. I wouldn't call it a fail because I don't think I did it long enough to even be able to call it a failure itself. I mean, I've been focusing on this new niche of content that I'm putting out there, and I don't think people would really understand how much time I spend just writing things down, thinking of ideas, going over old videos, whether it's my dialogue or like the theme of the video, or coming up with new ideas, which is very hard to be different from people who already do this thing. Me having that experience is what has enabled me to be in the creative mind that I'm in right now. Long term, I feel like I've never really been one to like limit myself as far as what I think is possible. I just think boxing yourself in is not really the best thing for you if you're trying to have reach and grow and do content in general. I don't think limiting yourself is the best thing for you. Now, other people may disagree, and that may be there may be an argument for certain things, but for the most part, I think that you want to be an open book. I think you want to be yourself. That's the biggest thing, and I think that you want to try to evolve as rapidly and as quickly as you possibly can. Those three things right there, I am going to keep close to home. I think for me, like I'm learning, right? So anybody who's coming into the channels, the goal for me would be as I learn, you learn too. I have some really, really unique and good people to look up to who are already in this niche of content. From a bird's eye view, I would say that they're all respected, they're all honest, they're all looked up to by all of their fans and viewers and people who support them. If I could guarantee myself anything from this, that would be the number one thing, is just to have a fruitful base of people who support but also are genuinely interested. The last and final thing I will say that I cannot express enough is the current people who are in my life who are already supporting me from afar or from up close and personal. It just means the world. I sent a message before on a post when I did my first video on YouTube, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, because I have never poured so much passion and creativity into anything I've ever done in my life. I've tried to do things like that before, but it didn't click, and right now I feel like it's clicking because it's something that I just truly, truly, truly am passionate about. And that is one thing that I like I said before, I hope that I have forever.